Hola, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Me llamo Reginita, my name is Regina, and in today's video, we are going to learn the nouns and the articles. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. Now, let's get started. The Spanish noun has a gender and it's either masculine or feminine. Nouns that relate to a male figure are masculine nouns. For example, father, brother, son. And the nouns that relate to a female figure are feminine nouns. For example, mother, sister, daughter. Also, there are indicators that determines whether a noun is a masculine noun or a feminine noun. Almost all nouns that ends with the letter O are masculine nouns. For example, chico, basso, libro. And almost all nouns that ends with A are feminine nouns. For example, casa, chica, tia. Remember, I said almost, meaning there are exceptions to these rules. We have nouns that ends with A but are masculine nouns. For example, mapa, sistema, programa. And we also have nouns that ends with O but are feminine nouns. For example, radio, mano, etc. In order to form the plural of any noun, you add S to any noun that ends with a vowel, like chicos or chicas, abuelos or abuelas, and you add es to any noun that ends with a consonant. For example, hospital becomes hospitales and mujer becomes mujeres. Before we continue, let's take a look at the articles. All masculine nouns use the article el, and the plural for el is los. For example, we have el chico, and the plural is los chicos. Remember, I told you how to form a plural of a noun. You add s to any noun that ends with a vowel. Chico ends with o, and so you add s and it becomes chicos. And so with the article we have los chicos. Remember, in the video on how to conjugate verbs, we have el with the accent el, which means he. It is different from this very one without the accent el, which means they. So there is a difference between the two words. One has an accent el, which means he, and the other, which is the article, has no accent and it means they, el. With nouns that are feminine, we use the article la. So we have la chica, and the plural of la is las. So we have las chicas. All nouns that ends in that, tud, umbre, sion, and sion with the s are feminine nouns. Now let's take a look at a few examples. Dad, verdad, universidad, realidad, autoridad, tad, libertad, dificultad, voluntad, tud, actitud, juventud, hombre, costumbre, certidumbre, muchedumbre, ción, obligación, repetición, organización, sion, discusión, explosión. Also note that the nouns that ends with tion and sion drops the accent when they become plural. Por ejemplo, soluciones, discusiones. So you drop the accent when they become plural, but when they are in their singular form, you maintain the accent. Nouns ending with E. Nouns that ends with the letter E can be masculine or feminine, but majority of them are masculine, and so it's important that you learn the masculine nouns and the feminine nouns. Let's look at a few examples. With the masculine nouns, we have el coche, el viaje, el baile, el parque, el nombre, el café. And with the feminine nouns, we have la leche, la gente, la parte, la tarde, la yape, la noche, la calle, etc. Also with nouns that ends with ses. Most of them are feminine, but a few of them are masculine. So with the feminine ones, we have la thesis, la hypothesis. The masculine ones, we have el análisis, el énfasis, and others. Feminine nouns that begins with a mostly takes the article el, which is masculine, even though it's a feminine noun. Why? Because when you use la for a noun that begins with a, the pronunciation becomes a bit difficult. For example, agua. We have la agua. It becomes quite difficult. But when you use el agua, it's easy to pronounce. El agua. But when we are using it in the plural sense, we use las. We use the feminine plural. So we use the masculine el just to make the pronunciation easy for us, okay? But it's still a feminine noun. But when we are using it in the plural form, we use las, which is the plural for a feminine article. I hope that is okay. Please note that emphasis is on feminine nouns that begins with a, because we also have nouns that begins with a but are masculine. For example, aire, el aire, okay? And so aire is a masculine noun because it ends with a, okay? Yes, so emphasis is on feminine nouns that begins with a, and mostly those nouns also end with a, because we learned that nouns that ends with a are feminine. We also have nouns that ends with ista, and mostly they are professions or political concepts, and they are feminine when referring to a female and masculine when referring to a male. Like we have el novelista, and also la novelista. So it is feminine when you're referring to a female and you use la, and it's masculine when you're referring to a male, so you use el. So the spelling doesn't change, just that you identify whether it's a male or a female by using the article el or la. We also have la periodista or el periodista. Also, nouns that ends with inte can be used for both genders. For example, el presidente or la presidente, just like nouns that ends with ista. We also have el adolescente or la adolescente. I'm going to pause here and there'll be a part 2 on nouns and articles, and so stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, comment, like and share, and I will see you in the next video.